Hello, peeps! I am Tidbit, and in this showcase, we are doing Byte, the Age of the Primes version. And I caught a fish and it was this big. So, let's get them off the stand and do the spin to look for a robot in this very damaged fish. And I don't really see much. It looks like a fish to me. And since this is a beast former and it's a shark, not a Sharkticon, a shark, it has some articulation. So let's go through that. So first we'll start from the end and go forward. You can take the tail, you can rotate this, and you can bend the tail to do classic swimmy action. And then this port, this little peg, is not normal, but you can do it on both sides if you want. We'll get to that later. Then we've got the fins, which, as you can see, they're two different ones. We got a saw and we got a bottle opener, and you can take each of them off since they are just a peg. So that means they get fully spin. And finally, the face. It's got a very mean looking face. You can tilt the head forward and a little bit back, and you can open and close the jaw. And then the final thing is, you can take this little golden block that's hiding up here in their mouth. Come on, give it to me. Why do you always have to be so difficult? Okay, you can pull this out, and you take these two slots and put the tabs in to make the shark even scarier. It has a gun. But that's not all it has. It has a robot form. So let's transform this. First, you are going to want to come here, and you see this silver bit and pin. You are going to pull this out. Like so. And then you rotate it up and be mindful of the little tab when pulling, because it'll run into everything and you're going to be like, why can't I move this? And you do that on both sides. This one is so much more difficult to pull out for me, but we get it around. Next, you are going to want to take the gun out, take the whole top of the head and rotate on these hinges to go up and down and a little bit back. Then you're going to take these little tabs that run into everything, and they're going to go into the side of the head. And then once you have them at that position, then squeeze this back down. And then everything should like lock into place. Can't wiggle these around. Next is the secret of the peg. What you can do is simply take these off the peg, and because they have 3 points to still attach to. They've got one up here with the other one, and they've got these two that go into these spots respectively. So you can have it off the peg. But we're just going to treat it like I had it on the peg. But it gives you a lot of options to like put them on a wall or... Oh, hello, Byte. We see your face already. You can put them on a wall or you can like put weapons on them. Next, what you are going to do is take the feet / bottom of the mouth and disconnect them. This is very tricky. There we go. And while you're doing that, you're probably going to disconnect it from this tab here, from this indented part of the thigh. But once you have both those disconnected, just take these and pull them forward. Next is these arms. You split them down the middle using these hinges of the shoulder, and you connect it with this tab here into this arm. Next, rotate them away, and then these are on little sliders. So you slide them, and then you can attach them back into the chest. Like so. Take this hand, flip it up, rotate the forearm, and just bend the arm as you want. And for this one, you just simply rotate to just get it into place. And then you take this whole back assembly, rotate it upwards, and then rotate at this point the back. And then these are gonna get in your way a lot. They're so big, but you can take them off. So there is a bit of ease if you want to do that. I'm just doing it as the instructions would suggest. Then use those tabs that were in these part of the thighs into the back. And boom, here is Byte. They're huge. It's so big. And they've got all these little features you can do. You can rotate and move the shoulder pads up and around so you can pose them. They've got pretty good knees. They got this like jetpack going on in the back with the little fins and the shark head. You can put this back into the shark head, but it's also just a gun that can be used in this hand. And speaking of hands, this one ain't normal. You can move these golden bits to make it a like 4-pronged claw, and you can squeeze these inward. The maximum range of each is white goes about this far, and blue goes all the way. So there's like so much posability, and they are huge. Hopefully the grid really shows you, because I don't do comparisons, how big this is. This is massive. It's crazy. And just like with Bone Crusher, I'm going to address a little bit of controversy, which I don't even see as a controversy with this. The two little fins on the back here, they're on a sprue. And people keep on saying, but what about the children? How are they going to get it off the sprue? This was in plastic bindings. How would you get it out of that and not also get the sprue done with? But we're not here for controversies and stuff. We're here for fan modes. So let's begin. First, what we are going to do is disconnect the back and the head. And just rotate these up out of the way. Now, as it's going back, before you get to the final point, you want to rotate the head around. Then put it into its normal positioning. Take the arms and move them up, like you're going back into the transformation. Even detach them, detach this one off the slider. But just put it here and put it like so. We'll deal with that later. Take this arm, rotate it up, rotate the forearm elbow like so. We need to have this gun in the other side of the hand. Come on, let go. I'm going to give it straight back. Just hand it to me. Only on camera does it get this difficult. All right, so you take it, you put the gun in this end of the hand, and then take the hand and rotate it one click. Then take it and put it as close as you can to the head. Then take these and rotate them so they bow like this. And then take the legs, spin them around, flatten out the feet, disconnect, and do the same on both sides. Take this arm, bend it up, and put the pieces all like so. Rotate the legs down, and we have a flyer. They're called sky bites, but sharks don't fly. But this thing sure will. It's got a mean-looking array of, like, wings, and it looks like this would be a giant thruster, especially from the front. It just looks like it explodes with speed. This, I sadly don't have a way to lock in, but you can use that to your advantage. You can have this as its normal configuration, like it's a ramming horn for flying, but you can take the arm, spin it around, have it lowered, and put it here so it looks like a rudder for when these little things are on the water, because it's like a water boat with the two giant things to help it float. It's a little rudder. But I like to have it at the front. And you can do whatever you want with this front part. This front part is just how I keep it, but you can, like, say that this is just a claw that flies around to go and snatch things. So, this is the Bytting Buzzard. Thank you for watching this video. Like it, comment your thoughts, check out the playlist for previous videos, and subscribe to be notified for more. Bye-bye!